I'm Adam Wilmoth, Energy Editor at The Oklahoman. I'm joined here with Brandon Jenkins and Shelby Roberts from Reagan Resources. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I understand you've got a pretty exciting upgrade to your company, to your software system. I was hoping that you just tell us a little bit about how you use that and what you're seeing.
Okay, well, we have a new software system. We've branded it as LandRush. It is a land management software system that we've developed with, we've partnered with a company called Wenzel Tech, and they're a software development company. We've worked with them the last 8 years to develop this. It's a fully integrated system to where we can run title for leasing projects for E&P companies, and it's a one entry point for data that we get from courthouses, and it feeds the entire system. Shelby here, she does the leasing side, and it populates all the fields that she needs to generate oil and gas leases to be more efficient. And on the back end, we also provide mapping for our clients to where they can come in and into our website and use a username and log in, and they can access their data and generate maps, and they can actually download the shape files and overlay it with geological files that they have in-house. What it's done for us is just made us way more efficient. Previously to this system, we worked solely off of spreadsheets, and we had to duplicate efforts. We were presenting the same information in different formats, and so we were extracting data from one spreadsheet to another just to present it in a different way. And what this has done is eliminate that, and it's also reduced errors. It keeps the data integrity that you lose from copying and pasting and manipulating data. This system does it all for us.
Let's back up a minute. Some of our viewers may not be as knowledgeable on a land company.
Mm-hmm.
What specifically, what do you get involved with, and kind of the background on your business?
Well, what we do is E&P companies, exploration and production companies, they come in and hire us, and basically we do all the legwork to get them ready to drill. We'll go to the courthouses, we run titles, so we figure out who owns in a particular piece of property, who owns the surface and who owns the mineral interest. In Oklahoma, the mineral interest is cut up in very small fractions. So there may be 80 acres of a mineral tract, and there's 120 owners that own a piece of that 80 acres. So we do all the due diligence, we find out who owns what. From that, we generate an ownership report, which our clients get, and it outlines who owns the surface and minerals. Also, then with that data, we hand it over to Shelby and our leasing department, and they go and buy leases. Once we've bought as many leases as we possibly can in a particular section, we also do their OCC work. I'm an expert witness at the Oklahoma Corporation Commission. Basically, we do all their permitting to get them ready to drill. So on the back end, all our clients have to do is communicate with us, their strategy, and once we've completed a project, they literally can move a well in or rig in and drill their well.
You said that this new software is going to help you be more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like that would be especially important right now when industry is at a pretty slow time right now. Oil prices have to come down, industry activity slowed down quite a bit.
It is. By having this system, we've reduced the amount of time to create an ownership by 25%. We have also, as far as the leasing side, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Shelby, you want to jump in?
Sure.
You're more than welcome.
We've decreased the staff that we need in order to process oil and gas leases for our clients by 50%. So our system is taking over and doing a lot of the work that manpower had to do before. So that's very helpful in the energy industry and the roller coaster that we all have to ride at times. We're able to keep our staff at a somewhat minimum, but still be able to give our clients the product that they're looking for.
Do your clients, do they see the software, or does it just make their job easier?
Well, what we have done is we've in the last 3 months probably, we've been doing presentations for any company that's willing to let us sit down with them and show them how we operate. We've done it for several: Ward Petroleum, Sandridge, Mewburn Oil, who else? Marathon,
Sanguine. We're averaging about two to three demos a week right now, so we're getting a really good turnaround on clients, current clients or potential clients that want to see the system that we're using.
And we're not selling the software. We're not licensing it. We are basically showing them that these are the benefits of using Reagan Resources. This is how we operate. This is how we're going to save you money, and make you more efficient, reduce your costs. And going back on to some of the statistics, I think our lease processing time was reduced by, for a single section lease, by 66%. Mm-hmm. Our multi-section leases, which we have those quite a bit, that was reduced by 75%. And
our data transfer accuracy, like Brandon had mentioned, going from spreadsheet to spreadsheet, it has increased by 63%. So the errors, the human errors that inevitably are there whenever you're copying and pasting data and manipulating spreadsheets no longer exist because we have the one point of data entry now.
What do you see in Oklahoma? I know that industry activity is slowing down quite a bit, but I hear a lot about the scoop and the stack in some parts of Oklahoma that are still gaining attention from exploration and production companies. Are you seeing that?
We've seen an uptick in activity on our side. Mm-hmm. It's been nice. We had a real slow fourth quarter of 2015, first quarter of this year. But here in the last 2 months, we had to reduce our staff last December, and we've brought back pretty much everybody that we had to lay off temporarily, and then we've added new personnel on top of that. So it has been nice. I don't foresee it, going gangbusters anytime this year. I think, there's a lot of companies that are in a holding pattern. There are still a few companies out there that are being proactive, trying to get a position in certain plays, and certainly the stack and the scoop are two of the only plays that I know of in the continental United States, maybe the Permian and Texas, they're still considered economical at this price point. So,
okay, very good. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Once again, I'm Adam Wilmoth with the Oklahoman, Brandon and Shelby from Reagan Resources, and we'll have more in the Oklahoman and on newsok.com.